So you want to know what to do with your career and how to get that dream job and all of these things. I want to give you that advice, but I think the most important thing to know is your purpose. We have to start with your purpose or your Ikigai, and that is what this video is about. I've talked about it before on my channel, but I think this is the most fundamental, important part of you to understand before you go and start applying for those jobs or starting that business, because you need to know how you work, what your life's purpose is, and what's gonna really be rewarding for you, because at the end of the day, you can get those paychecks, but if you don't love what you do every single day, you're gonna be miserable. So I get asked all the time to help with career advice and all of that, and I have a separate video that I actually already uploaded. I'll have it linked in the screen with career advice I would have given to my college self, and I'll film another video, kind of like a part 2 to this one, on more tactical career advice. But in this one, we're gonna get deep. We're gonna figure out what your purpose is. It's Sunday. I'm doing a little Sunday reset and reflection. I actually just went through and kind of journaled about my Ikigai. I've done this practice many times, but I feel like it's so beneficial to return to it and to just gain more clarity as you evolve and you grow. So I actually was using ChatGPT. It is thunderstorming outside like crazy, so that's why my lighting's like this, and if you hear any noise, that is what it is. Like I was saying, it's so important to come back to yourself and to check in with yourself to see, are you the same person? Do you want the same things? Are you being filled up by what you do right now? So I kind of went through that exercise. I used ChatGPT and I also use my journal. You can also just do it on your own, but I'm gonna guide you through how to figure out what your Ikigai is and do this practice yourself. So grab your journal or a piece of paper, and I want you to draw this Venn diagram that you see on the screen right now. And we're gonna figure out what your strengths are, what your passion is, what you enjoy, but what you can also get paid for, and what you can turn into your career, which is kind of like your Ikigai. So I'm gonna do this with you, but write down what you love in this section of the Venn diagram. So what do you love to do every day? Activities you enjoy, topics you love learning about, hobbies that just make you feel happy and fulfilled. Write down a few of them in this section. And in this next section, write down what your strengths are. So what are you really naturally talented at, or comes easily to you? For me personally, public speaking comes really easy. Just connecting with others, being empathetic. Those are honestly traits that just happen naturally for me. I'm very adaptable also, so I wrote those down right here. Now in this next section, consider what the world needs. So what is going on in the world that you are really drawn to, that you care about, that you feel like just naturally really pulled you towards it? For me, I studied international relations in college. I've always been very pulled towards the topic of globalization, female empowerment, and just really helping people around the world. Now in this next section, what can you be paid for? So this is really important to figure out your Ikigai, because we want to get you a career that you not only love, but you can get paid for and make a living from and live very comfortably with. So write down what services come to mind or career paths that interest you and really align with your strengths. And what would people pay you for? What do your friends and family or people around you come to you to ask for advice for? Because this is what you can turn into your career, and it can be really lucrative, and you don't have to do something that you don't enjoy. So write this down, because this is actually the most important part of this practice, to figure out what career path you should take. Okay, now that you have all of these written out in your Venn diagram, I would recommend even asking ChatGPT, like, hey, this is what I'm good at, this is what I'm interested in, this is what the world needs, and this is what I can be paid for. What are good career paths that I can take that are online if you're looking for remote work, or if you're looking for something that you can travel with? There you have your answers, and now you can really explore these. I would suggest watching YouTube videos on these topics, reading about them, or taking a course. You can take so many courses. I would recommend getting Skillshare. I'll have the link in the description. I use Skillshare to learn a lot of different things, but honestly, YouTube is great and it's free. And then you can really start applying to these places. Understand if you have the skill set for the career that you have chosen. If you don't, what are you lacking? What do you need to learn more of? And how can you develop these skills? I think that's something that a lot of people, especially on Girl Boss Abroad, which is my Instagram page for female digital nomads or people who want to work remotely, highly recommend that you follow it if you haven't already. But I get a lot of questions, how can I get jobs without any experience or without any skills? And the thing is I really love sharing high quality job openings in my newsletter. But the thing is with these companies, they are high quality. So of course they're going to want to hire high quality employees. And to be a high quality employee, you need to have certain skills that's going to really help the company. And sometimes you have to develop those, and you can do that through taking classes, through a course, through going to college, but also just through YouTube and practicing yourself. So I would highly recommend, I think I said highly recommend one too many times, but start learning, listen to podcasts, watch these YouTube videos. I have so many more videos like this, and I know sometimes my videos can be more broad, but if you want me to make more focused videos, let me know and I can. But finding your Ikigai is seriously the most important part to figuring out the right career for you. And I teach you how to do these exercises, and I have so many more in my course to figure out who you are and what your strengths are, so that way you can really build an aligned business or build an aligned career, whether it's working for someone or working for yourself. You need to do what comes naturally, because it shouldn't feel like you're walking through mud to build this. And yes, sometimes, especially at the beginning, you're gonna have to pay your dues and you're gonna have to work harder and build those skills, but it's going to be worth it, because all that effort will compound over time. You will earn more, you will get farther, and you'll become an expert in your field, in what you're already good at. I would also highly recommend reading the book Ikigai. I'll have it linked below, but I read this book recently and it was so incredible and insightful into the lives of these people in Japan that are living past 100 years old and why they are able to do this. And it's because, one, they have their Ikigai, but two, their lifestyle and just how they take care of themselves and the community and all of this. And I think with Girl Boss Abroad and what I'm doing here and all the people that are involved, I am finding my Ikigai. And I'm so thankful for you for watching this video until the end and just interacting with my content, because you are helping me fulfill my Ikigai to help you figure out what your purpose is, and also help you travel and explore the world and build your career and just become the best version of yourself. So I really appreciate you for that. Thank you for watching until the end. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.